What's going on, guys? It's your friend Coach Solomon, the creator of X1KVideoads.com, X1KCommercials.com, as well as the Video Marketing University.net. Welcome to 10 Things Black Entrepreneurs Should Know About Online Marketing, but don't. Now, if you're not African American, if you're not a Black entrepreneur, that's quite all right because the information that I'm going to share with you on this video will be just as valuable when it comes to your online business. It'll help you out. Now, a little bit about myself. I've been online for 6 years. I'm a marketing consultant. I specialize in video marketing, video ad creation. I create video ads for social media agencies, marketing consultants, brick and mortar businesses, home businesses, musicians, authors, doctors, lawyers. I'm all over the place. Now, the reason why I created this video is because you have a lot of new guys online because of the pandemic. There's a large influx of newbies online, as well as some people who's been on the line for a couple of years, and unfortunately, they're still not producing the results. I see some of these guys in the Facebook groups, on Instagram, they put forth a lot of energy, and I just hate to see people put forth so much effort and have it to lead to frustration. I know because personally, I've been there. So here's in this quick video, I'm going to drop a couple gems on you to give you a bird's eye view of this animal known as the internet, the social media that you're trying to use to make a buck online. So let's get started. 95% of the people online already have their own business and or opportunities. And the reason why it's so important that you realize this is because the type of business that you choose to have online will determine whether or not you'll have a hard time or whether or not you'll produce results. You don't want to go against the grain. You want to exercise a little bit of wisdom in the type of business that you choose. Now, when it comes to me, for example, X1K Commercials, I started this business 4 years ago. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of time. It's almost like a happy marriage, a relationship. So imagine some guy comes along and he presents an opportunity to me and suggests that I join his opportunity. So if I was to do that, that would mean I would have to leave my relationship that I put in so much hard time working with and working on to join you with an opportunity that you're likely probably not making money with. And more than likely, you didn't check my profile to see who I am, what I'm doing online. That's exactly what you should do so that you don't waste time reaching out to people. But instead, I found it's best to have a business that supports people with the businesses that they already have. And that takes us to the next slide. The best kind of business you could have online is one that helps people with a business they already have. I'm not saying you're not going to have any success at all, zero success with an opportunity that will interfere with someone else's opportunity that they already been working on for years. But I'm saying it may not be, I'm just I'm just recommending, suggesting that the type of business that you can have online is one that helps people with our opportunities that they already have. From my experience, I've produced a lot of good results and generated money because of it. X1K video ads. I create video ads for all types of people online, YouTube channel art, YouTube intros. I provide professional grade uh, training tutorials that show people how to market their business. Say, for instance, you want to start a YouTube channel. Okay. I just watched this video the other day, a training with a guy who has 300,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. He has a 2-hour training that shows how he got to that point and what he's doing presently to continue to grow his channel. Here's the link. It's free. What was that Facebook ads? Awesome. I just watched a video the other day of a gentleman who uses Facebook ads, and Fortune 500 companies pay this guy to market their business using Facebook ads. I would just watch a 2-hour training by this guy. Here's the link. It's for free. See, I'm supporting people with their business, and that's the reason why. That's how you generate the revenue online. But that's just my suggestion. All I can do is suggest and recommend based on my experience. Now, if you have an online business that you want to advertise online, I'm sorry, if you have an offline business like a brick and mortar business or storefront business, if you want to advertise online, you should be trying to figure out how to use Facebook ads, Google ads, or you should hire a marketing consultant. Even if you have the type of business that you're selling clothing, shoes, or some type of product, no matter what the product is, if you have that type of business as well as or an offline business like a brick and mortar storefront business, I highly suggest that you look into Facebook ads training, acquiring it for yourself, Google ads training, or simply hiring a marketing consultant to market your business for you. Why is that? If you're a brick and mortar business, when it comes to Instagram and Facebook, every day you have hundreds of thousands of people in your community that go on these social media websites for at least half an hour. So that means that you can put a video ad in the news feeds of the hundreds of thousands of people in your geographical location, your city, your county, so they can see your business. And it only costs you, since you're a brick and mortar business, you obviously have some type of budget. That's a couple $100s. Why are you posting in Facebook groups? Why are you posting on Instagram? We're gonna get into that later. Why that's pretty much a dead end. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be done. It should be done, but that shouldn't be your primary. But why not spend a couple $100s to purchase the training for yourself, or to hire somebody to market your business for you? And that's my suggestion for all brick and mortar businesses, storefront businesses. If you have some type of service that, in a geographical location, or if you have some type of e-commerce store where you're selling products, shoes, makeup, whatever. That's just my suggestion to you guys. 95% of the people with online businesses have no idea what they're doing online. I know that's pretty tough love. 93% of these people would take 2 to 4 years to figure this one out. And where does this come from? I have a friend who has an uncle who's a master carpenter. He's been in the game for 30, 40 years. He goes to certain projects to help build churches within his religious community. When he goes there, he sees other carpenters, younger carpenters. He says that within the first 5 minutes of speaking to these gentlemen about carpenter work, he can tell about the experience level of the young man. He can tell his skill level to see if he's a skilled carpenter, or he doesn't know what he's talking about. And that's because he has so many years in the business. Now I don't have 30, 40 years in the business, but I've been online for 6 years. And when I see people online, the way they engage you, what they're doing to market their business, it's easy to tell the skill level of these people and whether or not they've been properly trained on how they market their business. And being properly trained doesn't mean it's just etiquette. Being properly trained means that you're doing things that will produce the best results. Let's take it to the next one. Let me take a sip of water, guys. We try to keep this as short as possible. Marketing a business online effectively and generating a full-time income requires a trade-like education. When you graduate high school, you go to trade school or college. You go there because you want to acquire an education that will allow you to support not only yourself, but a family. You want to have a family one day, so you're going to the school to acquire an education that will allow you to do so. People step online. They want to make that type of money, but they think they can do it without acquiring an education. It's not going to happen. When it comes to social media, most people think of Facebook, Twitter, selfies. It's for kids, right? Wrong. In the corporate America is on the internet. That's why so many businesses are shutting down offline in the real world. And some of these companies have been open for years because they haven't adapted to the online game. Corporate America is on the internet. So don't sell yourself short, or when it comes to marketing yourself online, it's not about kids. It's serious business, and you have people online that are making serious money, hundreds of thousands. People who have home businesses are making like 20,000, hundreds of thousands every month, every week. So it's serious money, guys. Let's take it to the next step. 97% of the people who visit your website will leave without making a purchase. And it's extremely important that you realize this. This is the average. Even if you're a Fortune 500 company with a website and you're sending tons of traffic, you're sending hundreds of thousands of people to your website on a daily basis, this is the average. 97% of the people who visit your website will leave without making a purchase. And the reason why this is so important, because coming to grips with this reality will determine how you choose to market yourself online. And since the stats or the possibilities of you making a sale on your website is so low, you have to realize that posting in Facebook groups and Instagram and on Instagram, it's not going to cut it. If you're trying to make some real money online, now that doesn't even mean being a millionaire. That means making enough money to pay your rent. That's why I tell people, forget being a millionaire. Learn how to make enough money online to pay your rent first before you worry about Ferraris and Lamborghinis. Stop being insane. So since the number is so low, you have to employ uh, uh, different tools that you probably don't want to get into to help you acquire the education needed to produce results. I'm going to leave a link below this video about a course that I purchased to teach me how to use Facebook ads. You got to step up to these tools. Also, Interestingly, that's the reason why I picked the business that I chose when it comes to creating video ads. Did you know that if you have a video on your website that increases your chance of making the sale by 80%? See, it's value. But you need to know the statistic because, like I said, it will shape and mold how you market your business. And I just hate to see people online hoping in something and it's not going to work because posting to Facebook groups, on Instagram, maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago, it will work, but it doesn't work anymore. And we're going to get into that later. Making money online requires you to spend money. Once again, making money online requires you to spend money. This is called investing in your business. The key word is business. If you want to make money for something that you have on a consistent basis, or how can I say, repetitively, if you want to get paid for a service that you provide, that's called a business. That's what it's called. And when it comes to having a business, in order to make money, you have to spend money. If you want to have a brick and mortar business, a restaurant, a hat store, whatever, shoe store, you have to pay. You have to rent the space. You got to pay money for that. When it comes to the lights, you have to pay for that. When it comes to the product, you have to pay for that. When it comes to advertising your business, you have to pay for that. It takes money to make money, and but for some reason, when it comes to having an online business, people think they can just jump on, glue a couple pieces together, and have something happen. It doesn't work like that. Making money online requires you to spend money. Say, for instance, my websites, X1K Video Ads, X1K Commercials, VideoMarketingUniversity.net. It costs money to get those websites. One of the websites, Video Marketing University, it costs, I have to pay every month for that website. That's what it has, comes with a monthly fee. When it comes to email marketing, when people subscribe, I send them emails. Uh, Periodically. That costs money. When it comes to the tools that I'm using to create video ads, that costs money. When it comes to the actual slide that you're watching right now, this costs money. Making money online requires you to spend money. It doesn't require a lot because it's not a brick and mortar business, but I would say $100 here, $50 here, $200 there. That's like the price range that you're dealing with. $100 here, $50 there, maybe $100 here. You gotta put out the money. You gotta invest in your business. When people create a home business, the first thing they do is create accounts on social media websites to promote their business. This is a rookie move, and it's also one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make online right now. Why? Because when it comes to Facebook, Instagram, all these other social media accounts, 5 years ago, I was online 5 years ago, when you would post something in the Facebook group, you could get hundreds of people back to your website. Those days are gone. Those are the golden ages. Paid ads. They want you to spend money. They want you uh, to come out of your pocket. They're not going to allow you to reach the same amount of people that you used to without paying money. Every social media account that's created, that's the pattern. You can see it in the TikTok website. When every social media website starts off, they allow organic reach. They allow hundreds of people to see your stuff. Once that website accumulates millions, if not billions, of followers, that's when they shut off the organic reach so that when you post, nobody can see your stuff. You'll be lucky if you see, if 5 people will see your content. That's what the social media accounts do. And like I said, they'll kill the organic reach and now they'll start the paid ads. Now, if you want to reach the same amount of people, now you have to pay for it. I remember when it came to Instagram 4 years ago, you could only have 2,000 followers. It was easy to get 50 to 100 people to like, comment on your post. And that doesn't mean the likes really count for anything, but people were seeing your content. You can get people back to your website without paying a bunch of money. You supposed to focus on your website. Your website is your own property. You own it. You control it. There's certain tools out there that you should actually know about. Give me 1 second. Google Search Console, Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, Bing Webmaster Tools. You have to hook up your website first, set it up properly, even do the market and research to determine so that you can compete with other businesses like yours when you create your website. See, this is work, guys. It's not just wham bam, thank you, man. It actually takes work. It doesn't take forever, especially if you have some guidance to put you in the right direction, but it is work, guys. But first you establish and create your website, then you go to social media and you post. But your primary strategy should not revolve around social media. It has to revolve around your website. The worst business that a rookie can choose for their first business is starting a social media agency. What is a social media agency? Okay, let's say I have a shoe store. I want to pay somebody to market my business online, create a website, create my whole online game, right? So I go to hire a social media agency. Now, I create video ads for all types of people, and I come in contact with a lot of social media agencies, and a lot of these guys are competent. They know what they're doing. They have official businesses. They know what they're doing. But I also come across a lot of people who don't know what they're doing. This is their first business. They haven't even figured out how to market their business online. So how is it you're going to take somebody's money to market their business? You don't even know how to market your business. You have no experience. This is your first online business. So when it comes to brick and mortar businesses, storefront businesses, or e-commerce websites who sell products, shoes, whatever, if you're going to hire a social media agency, I highly suggest that you do some homework on the agency that you choose. Because like I said, you got a lot of these guys out here. Not a lot of them. I'm not trying to hate, but you do have some guys out there who don't know what they're doing. This is their first business, and they just don't know what they're doing. So be careful in that area. Now, let me move this picture. I'll move myself out of the way if I can. Kind of stubborn. This guy right here is stubborn. Come on. Give me 1 second. Now, the last slide pretty much comes in the form of two questions as opposed to a point. And these questions are, what kind of guidance or mentorship have you sought out when it comes to building your online business? These are very important self-reflection questions that you really need to ask yourself. And if somebody asked me these questions when I first got started online, I wouldn't even see the value in it. But trust me, these questions are extremely important towards you producing results online. You have to ask yourself this question. I want you to think about these questions. It's probably the most important part of this entire little tutorial. What kind of guidance or mentorship have you sought out when it comes to building your online business? And number two, if you had guidance or a mentor, do you think you'll get better results? Now, when it comes to all this information, there's a lot of information here. If you have any questions about the information that you hear here or about marketing your online business, by all means, leave a comment below. I prefer to think of my channel or my videos as a forum. So by all means, contribute, ask any questions that you have. Below this video, I'm going to leave a link for a consultation, 30, 45-minute consultation I give to my clients to tell them everything I know. I want you to do something. I want you to go to Instagram, look for X1K commercials, um, my profile, then I want you to go down and look at the happy client customer review bubbles. I have about maybe 20 on there. I'm still uploading more, and I want you to read through those to see how I'm helping people online when it comes to online business, whether it be advice, video ads, or the tools that I'm using. Um, Check those out. Come back, set up a consultation. Let's talk for 30, 45 minutes, and I'm going to tell you everything I know. I'm going to point you guys in the right direction when it comes to your online business. If you're trying to figure out Facebook ads, like I said, if you're a brick and mortar business, you're selling, if you have an e-commerce website, whatever, you're selling items, shoes, coats, whatever, Facebook ads, Google ads, I highly suggest it. Get into that. Spend a couple $100 for the education. I have the link below this video. You can check that out too. And also, let's see what else we got here. Also, if you're watching this video on Instagram, in order to get these links, simply tap your screen. You'll see a hand point to an upside down triangle, and you'll find the links for the consultation, 30 to 45-minute consultation. You'll find a link for the Facebook ads training, and also I'll leave another link there. That's a school, the same school that I use to teach me how to market my business online. I'm going to give you guys a 10-day free trial. You will have to put up $10, but at the end of that 10 days, you can take the $10 back. But most of the people that check it out, they never take out the 10. They never take back the $10 when they see what's on the inside. Like I said, it's going to be a school link that will give you a 10-day free trial to the same trade school that I've used to learn how to market my business online, and that I'm still using to train and guide new recruits online. So this is your boy, Coach Solomon. If you learn anything of value in this video, if you learn anything new, you can support this channel by simply liking, commenting, sharing, because when you do so, this video can reach more people and you can help other people like yourself. So it's your boy, Coach Solomon, signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.